Good morning, guys. Actually, it is experimental for I think both of us because we were dealing with one section, now dealing with two section, and that too with the disturbance what we have. I've seen. I think you might have experienced yesterday. So with that, we have to manage the classes because we should not disturb the other students. That's the reason we were for it only for the today. From Monday onwards, everything will go smoothly. And moreover, guys, I think already the invitation has been sent to your valid email ID which you have shared yesterday. Okay, only 4 students from H section I have not shared because their mail IDs were not updated. G section, almost all the students' mail IDs I have received, and for that only I have sent the invitation. Okay, so this is for your information. And moreover, what is the basic idea is to not to get the disturbance for from other students. And I think, as you all know, as you all aware, whatever the mail IDs you have given, with that only you have joined, and it is now very easy, quite simple to identify if somebody do the nuisance, and it will be recorded also. So from that we can identify who is doing it, and later he or she cannot be able to attend any class. It's not only DMS, but it is any class. And future, and you know that the other things, like yesterday only I told you, so those all things also will be considered for that particular student. So please, now I think many of students have denied the entry because in spite of sending the invitation, they wanted to join again with the different, I mean, they're asking for the permission, so that is not possible. So whoever got the invitation, accordingly, you have to join the class. Okay, so this is for your kind of information, guys. So that's the reason it took around 15-20 minutes for us to check. And moreover, one more confusion happened. In which link which I've sent, actually there are two links. So you have joined link, and but the below link was mentioned. That also I think by mistake, because as I told you, even I'm trying the Google Meet for the first time because I used to take the classes from the Zoom. Okay, so in the next class it won't happen. So you will be getting the correct invitation so that you will be joining accordingly. Okay, so this is all the inputs which you should know. And G section people and H section people, it's your moral responsibility. If anybody is creating still any nuisance in the class, so it's you have to find. Otherwise, every whole class has to suffer. So please make a note of it. Okay. So now let's have some problems. All of you can start doing the problems along with me. Okay, because these are the problems, not difficult to do. Okay, so you can just start doing the examples. Now let's see. Yesterday we have discussed till the inverse relation and some examples and some properties. So now let's see what are the examples we can solve on the basis of the given data. Now they're asking, find the number of relations from the set A to the set B. So number of relations we have to find out from this set to this set. How many relations are possible? So there are, in A you can see, you can observe there are 3 elements, and in B you can observe there are 2 elements. Okay, so there are 3 elements in A and 2 elements in B. So therefore there are total together 3 into 2, that is 6 elements in A cross B. And hence, so there may be you already seen that it is m to the power, if you want to see that the total number of elements, then it is 2 to the power n. We have to see, because this is containing 6 elements, so it is 2 to the power 6. Therefore it is 64. There are total 64 elements, which are all are subsets of A cross B. So subsets of A cross B means what? There are total number of relations are 64. So how do you do it? So there are 3 elements in A, 2 elements in B. Therefore, there are A into B will be 6 elements. So A cross B is containing 6 elements. So therefore, the relation possible on this A cross B is 2 to the power 6. That is 64 elements. Okay. So this is one more thing. Let's see the next example. Here A is given, B is given, and let R be the following relation from A to B. So this is the given relation. And yesterday some of you have confused. See, relation I told you, it is always a subset of A cross B. It is what? It is a subset of A cross B. Okay. So what we have when we say that it is a subset of A cross B, so it is any subset it may be. Not specifically, suppose I have here one Y, one Z, so one X I should have. Not necessarily. It may be any subset for that consideration. Okay, so some of you were like having the confusion regarding the same. So please remember, relation is subset of the Cartesian product A and B. So here this is a given relation. So now what they're asking us to find out, determine the matrix of this relation, then draw the arrow diagram of the given relation. We have to find out the inverse of this, and we have to find out the domain and the range of the given relation. So one by one, let's do it. So clearly, you can see this is given that suppose you are having here x, y, z. So in the last figure we have I've shown you. So here if you take x, y, and z, let me write it here. Say x, y, z I have, and here I have 1, 2, 3, 4. If you have, see here A is having 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You can observe 1 to y the relation is. There is no 1 to x relation. So it is clearly 0 here. 1 to y is there. 1 to z is there. So similarly, 2 to, you can see 2 to x, 2 to y, 2 to z. There is no relation between this. You can write it as 0, 0. And 3 to y is there. But 3 to x and 3 to z is not there. So that you can write it as. Similarly, 4 to x and 4 to z is there, but 4 to y is not there. So therefore, this will be 1, 0, 1. So like this, you can write the matrix formation. So here I have given you the explanation also. Okay. So similarly, if you see the B part, they ask you to find out the arrow diagram. Okay. So arrow diagram means you already know this. Also, I have drawn it above. Here, if you see, this is the diagram which we have already indicated. Like this, we are going to draw it. So here instead of 1, 2, 3, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and here we have x, y, z. Okay. So here you can just draw this 1, 2, 3, 4, and here you can take x, y, z. I'm sorry, actually, like this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Here it is x, y, z. So again, same thing, 1 to y you have the relation, you can just draw this. Then 1 to z you have, so this you can draw. And similarly, 2 to 2, there is no relation, so you can just leave it. You have 3 to y, you can just draw this way, and 4 to x and 4 to z. So this and this. Okay, so like this you can draw the arrow diagram. And similarly, can you just tell me what is the inverse relation? One of you?
Ma'am, y comma 1,
Yes.
z comma 1, 3 comma
Very
y,
good.
4 comma x, and 4 comma z.
Yes, beta. Somebody told me not recording.
Yes, ma'am. The meeting is not yet recorded.
No, I'm recording it in one section. So it is both the things will be in the same, right? So that's the reason I'm recording it only in one section, beta. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Now tell me. So what is the inverse relation, Ashna? Ashna, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, tell me. What is the inverse relation here? So here you have 1y. So inverse relation means y1, z1, y comma 3, x comma 4, and z comma 4. Correct? Following, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? Yeah. So now let's see the next part, that is the domain. Can someone tell me from G section, Dhanush?
Yes, ma'am.
Dhanush,
Just a second.
are you there? Yeah. Can you tell me what is the domain, beta? Here you can see what is the domain of this function. The first element in the given relation is the domain. So what is the first elements in each? You can see
Yes, ma'am. 1,
1,
1, 3, 4, 4.
3 and
3 and 4.
4.
4.
Okay, very good. So now can someone tell me from the X section what is the range here? Yes?
XY.
Yeah. X, Y, Z. Okay. So this is how some questions, yes, Nandini. Some questions you may get on this, like they may ask you inverse relation, they may ask you to represent matrix Y, they may ask you arrow diagram, and they may ask you to find out the inverse of the given matrix, or they may ask you domain and range. So these are some simple one mark questions you may expect here. So you can just see the arrow diagram which I have drawn here, and this is the arrow diagram, and this is the matrix representation. That is A and B. Okay. Now see all of you are the relation on A itself. X divides Y. The relation is X divides Y. So which we write it as X divides Y. So we have first is write R as the set of ordered pair. Set of ordered pair means that give 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. You have to write it as ordered pair. So just try this. How do you write? You know that 1 divides 1. You know that 1 divides 2. And also 1 divides 3 because 1 divides each and every number. So that is quite simple. Up to 1 divides 6 you will get. And then 2 again. If you take 2, 2 divides 4 and 2 divides 6. That also we will get. That is 2 and also 2 divides 2 itself. So these are the 3 output you get. Now if you take 3 guys, it is 3 divides 3 and 3 divides 6. Similarly, what we are left with? 4 divides 4 and 6 divides 6. So these are the, possible pairs. If you write it them in terms of relation, then you will write it as 1 is related to 1, 1 is related to 2, 1 is related to 3, and so on up to 6 is related to 6. So what they have asking, so on that basis you are going to write the relation. Am I clear, guys? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
And similarly, they're asking you to write the directed graph. So you can just see, I've written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this you can see 1 is related to 1 is like this. You know that 1 is related. First I'll write, I'll be drawing this. This is 1, this is 2, this is say 3, this is say 4. Not necessary to follow the same like sequence. You can write above also, no issue. You know that 1 is related to 2, and you know that 1 is related to 4. You know that 1 is related to, you know that 1 is also related to 3, and you know that 1 is related to 6. So all this you know. And similarly, this 3 is related to 6, you know, then 2 is related to 4, you know. Okay, wherever the relation is there you have to show the arrow mark. And similarly, you know that 1 is related to 1 because 1 divides 1, 2 divides 2, then 4 divides 4, then 3 divides 3, then 6 divides 6. So that's the reason you have this extra arrow marks on each head. Are you following the diagram? Similarly, 2 is related to 6. Are you following the diagram, guys? It's called as directed graph. So directed graph is nothing but what it is. It will show you the relationship between those elements, depending on what the relation they're asking about. X divides Y they're asking about. If they ask you the even numbers which divides the other number, if that way it is there, then the different diagram you will get and different relation you will get. Okay, so depending on the relation what they're asking, so you will be getting the required relation and required graph. Am I clear with the graph, guys?
Ma'am, can you re-explain the graph?
Yeah. So here you can see what are the elements that are given. You have written here 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Now you can clearly see that X divides Y is our required relation. So 1 divides 2. So I'm just showing this arrow mark, means 1 and 2 are related. 1 divides 4. 1 also divides 3. This you can see. And 1 also divides 6. So that means 1 is related to each and every element here. So that's the reason I'm going to show all this connection. Similarly, you know that 2 divides 4, 2 divides 6. So this is the connection. Similarly, 3 divides 6. So therefore, this is the connection. And also, you know that each element divides itself. So therefore, this small one, the cap mark, what you can see on each and every element. So this is the relation between the element itself. So that's how you're supposed to draw the graph. Okay? Am I clear now?
Understood.
Okay. Yes. So then reverse the order pair of R and to obtain the inverse. So like the C is, you have to find out the inverse relation. So inverse relation means what? This is the given relation. Inverse relation means it is 1 1, 2 1, 3 1, 4 1, 6 1, and so on up to 6 6. So this is the inverse relation. Okay. Just remember, whatever the first element you have, that has to be your second element in the inverse. Okay. Or in other words, if it is domain in the domain in R, then it will become range in inverse. Okay. Any one you remember. Okay, then R inverse can be described by the statement X is a multiple of Y. So here, if you have the relation X divides Y, then the inverse relation will be, this is nothing but it's the inverse of it. So that means X is the multiple of Y. So you can see here every X will be the multiple of Y. So 4 is multiple of this 2, 6 is multiple of 2, 3 is multiple of 3, 6 is multiple of 3, and so on. And am I clear up to this point?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, guys? Yeah. So I think it's already 9:38, so 2 minutes are left. If you have any questions for me, just let me know. And the CR of both the sections, G section Dhanush and H section, I actually forgot. Please, can you repeat who is the CR here? H section, Nandini, who is there? Siddharth, right? Yeah, Siddharth, sorry. Siddharth, so you both, like from G section and H section, you just check with your friends whether they have received the invitation or not. They should receive, because whatever the mail IDs they have updated, for that only I have sent the invitation. If they want to join with different mail ID, they have to ask for the permission, and whoever will be asking for the permission, I am not allowing them to join. So I am just very much clear with this. They can't, and if at all they get the link also, they cannot join. Just inform them very clearly. Okay, and
Okay,
just don't leave the meeting. I'll be downloading the attendance. Wait for 2 minutes. I'll be downloading your attendance. Okay, I've downloaded it, guys. So we'll see you all on Monday with the next section. So till then, please go through the recorded videos which I'll be uploading today, and also the notes. If you find any difficulty, just get back to me. I'll also will upload the soft copy of Rosen book. Okay, it is a bit difficult to follow. I'll also send you the soft copy if I get. Okay, so with this, we conclude today's discussion, guys. Please take care. See you all in the next class. Okay, if any doubts, please WhatsApp me. I'll get back to you. Till then, take care, guys.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Yeah. See you all in the
Thank you,
next
ma'am.
class. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.